Hey, it's H here. Today we are taking a look at technical analysis for gold. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave theory and provide targets and invalidation levels for the presented counts. Let's get going. So let's start on a monthly time frame. I don't think we have looked at the RSI on monthly. We have this low here for the presumed wave 2 of supercycle, and we have this trend line coming up here. We definitely have way more room downwards for this support level, so it will be interesting if the price or if the RSI starts getting down here, if we are getting some kind of correction here. Let's take a look at the weekly as well while we're at it. We have this higher trend line here. We almost got there with this one, but we actually did have this massive wick down here on weekly, so we did not really touch that as with the close. Most likely we did touch it on intraday on a weekly time frame though, and we just reversed downwards from there. On daily we have this lower trend line that we had broken now a few days back on 20th of May. So that tells us basically that most likely something that we had here is broken. Whether this is a correction of its own and this is another part of a larger correction that is just linked to Elliott Wave terms, a combined correction or a double correction, we'll see about that. Before we get into this smaller time frame, let's take a look at this higher time frame stuff. Since I don't think I've presented you the option of this not being a wave 2 of supercycle. I did present that on silver, I think, but not on gold. So instead of wave 2 ending here, we have a scenario where we would have the wave 2 coming down here, and this would be an expanding flat. At least that's our expectation. For this we would be looking for fire waves here instead of anything else. Now, sure, this C wave for the primary or the red count here has come really high to be a B wave, but we have not gotten above this 1.618, which is again where we would at least, or the most we would expect for wave B to go to is the 1.618 retracement for the first leg. So if the wave B would get up here, then this count would certainly be out of the picture. But for now I can still hold on to this, and we could possibly see this. Now it is definitely not easy to say or see the count inside this C wave here. We can clearly have a possibility for this being an A wave, have a nice 5-way structure here, then 3 ways back, and then we would have to have 5 ways here. There's definitely not an easy way to count this. Even with this structure, we would have to say that we have minimal 1, 2 here, which is part of this structure. So we would have some kind of a structure like this, 1, 2, and this would be 3, 4, and 5 on a minor scale. Now this would give us some kind of divergence here. Let's take a look at a bit closer. Did we have divergence here? No, not really. So yeah, this is not really a very likely count, but I guess it's something worth to share still. But we're still going to keep as a main count where we have actually completed the supercycle 2 down here, and now we are on a roll higher. This was one of the counts that I presented as well, having 1, 2, this would be 3, currently making the 4th and then launching upwards. Other possible scenario is this one, where we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 is super small, plus again this is RSI peak here on where 1 is at the moment, so it is less likely. Now let's take a look at the counts that would support the wave 4 not being done or being done. So this one is saying that we completed the wave 4 here, and now we have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into intermediate 1 and possibly completed the wave 2 now. We'll look into this local time frame a bit later, but for now we'll deal with this one. Other scenarios is this here, where we would have just created an A, B, and now creating a C or an Y wave. Now, why I'm saying this scenario still, because we don't know, or we haven't gotten above this, basically the wave 2 or the wave B here. At that point we can more clearly say what kind of structure this is going to be, but the expectation is going to be that this should be a C wave if we are looking for downwards movement, just because this last leg here, the B wave on orange, had as such a good pullback, basically 100% to this one where it started. So yeah, basically, let's see, yeah, this is also a possibility here, that we have created this three-way move. As mentioned on the RSI, we had something break here, this trend line was broken, and this would be supported by this fact that we could have an A, B and C coming down here. This would have created the wave A, and now we would be looking for wave B. Why don't we think this is the whole structure completed? It's just because of the time aspect and the price aspect. Well, so basically everything. So time wise, we would be expect at least something like this, at least July, for the 0.618 here, and price, we're looking for lower prices than the low here of an A wave or W wave. If this indeed is an ABC, which is more likely, then we are looking at some structure like this. Now we have currently been sideways for quite a while here, for what, a week now. I have my short currently. I am in short from these highs basically here. I'm going to show you the setup I had. I was playing the wave 2 coming down and also playing this structure coming down as well. So there was some signs that were playing the both counts the same way, which is more likely to give me at least a good entry and good risk management, if nothing else. On this count, however, we are looking for, again, 1, 2, we're looking for wave 3. Is this it? Here? Nope. This is something else. And that is wrong as well. Well, that was nicely prepared. Come on. For the wave 3 of this light blue count, this minuet count, we're looking for at least $1,700 area. But again, wave 1 here for the sub-minuet count looks so big that we're most likely getting an extension here if we are playing this count again. So let's take a look at the targets here. So wave 3 targets and purple, so at least 1677. Are those lower than the previous ones? Not quite. We are just about there. So yeah, we'll see. We also have this trend line of overall this this channel on the primary scale that could be getting some kind of a support level hit down here. But again, if price starts to head down, we definitely will cover that again, this asset. Let's take a look at the local time frame structures, as those are the ones that we are actually going to be playing and taking longs and shorts from. So this is again one of the shorts or the short setup that I took. I had this possible diagonal coming up and saying that we had multiple divergences here. I think 3 different divergences, and I took my short somewhere around here, and I have a stop loss above here. Of course, the price can go up even with some kind of a ABC structure here, and it would take me out. But again, if it goes down again and gives me some kind of information that we have a possible 1-2 again for the C wave, then I would be in again. So I wouldn't lose too much here. So risk management is the key. Now what am I targeting at the moment? Well, I was looking for this 0.5 here. We did have some kind of resistances here, previous areas of support. So now again being supports here. Also, I don't think we have volume here. We do have the volume bump here on Golden Book as well. More volume down here. So at least these targets here, 0.5 and 618. But we'll see what happens. Other count that I see from the bottom here is another A, B, and C. We got an 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a third wave extending upwards. Let me close that one. And now we would be, as this is a corrective pattern, either this is the first corrective pattern of something, or this is just a corrective structure within something that is part of this leg. So again, this case we would be looking for lower prices. Another confluence or idea that is supporting my short here. Now, just even more local structure here. I could determine some kind of structure here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possible wave 1 or A wave. We have come down now 3 waves upwards. I think we did hit the minimum extension here. Yeah, easily. For the wave 2 or wave B. Now we would be looking for last leg downwards. Now let's see what kind of retracement did we get. 786. So this is most likely, again, as we are thinking this as a 5-wave structure first, we're looking this as a zigzag or 3-wave move, or sorry, a 5-wave move. Then we would be looking for targets at least 1-to-1 extension for the C wave. Our minimum, of course, has been already reached, and now we're getting again some kind of pullback up. Not looking too good for my short, but this price action has been very choppy here. We could be launching either direction, to be honest. I'm still going to be holding on my short as I had my reasons to take it. And that is pretty much everything I wanted to share on gold today. Link to my Discord server in the description if you want to join, and if you would like me to update a certain asset, let me know as well in the comments below. But for now, I thank you for watching and hopefully see you on the next video as well. Bye bye.